what's going on, everybody? RogersBase here with a brief but very exciting solo leveling news update video. Now, many of you guys know last year I did a video sort of debunking and deconfirming a lot of those false reports last year regarding a solo leveling anime that's in production. There were a lot of places reporting on it, and there really wasn't a solid source for that news. And as of the day that I'm recording this news update video, there still is no solid confirmation of a solo leveling anime in development. Now, we all want one. There was a change.org petition asking people to sign it to get solo leveling, to get an anime adaptation. I think there was recently like a poll as well where a bunch of people voted for solo leveling as the most wanted anime adaptation. I saw that news article on Crunchyroll a while ago. But even though we don't have confirmation of a solo leveling anime, we now have confirmation of two other solo leveling things that are in development. Now, it's not an anime confirmation, but it's still pretty exciting. We just got confirmation of a solo leveling game that is now in development, and shockingly, a solo leveling live action drama adaptation that is in development. Now, there's a lot to break down here, and actually some of this stuff started leaking out last week, but I was afraid to do a video on it because I didn't really trust the sources. But now there has been a post by Everyday Business News Korea confirming this news. I'm very excited about it. So let's actually break down this article and talk about all this stuff. So it says here, according to multiple industry sources, solo leveling will be adapted into a game and a drama. The game will be developed by Korean game giant Netmarble, and a drama will be by an unnamed producing studio in America. Now, I am not familiar with Netmarble's games at all. I went to their website, I looked this up, I wanted to see, okay, is this a reputable studio? Seems like it is. They do the King of Fighters All-Star mobile game and the 7 Deadly Sins mobile game. So if any of you out there play the 7 Deadly Sins mobile game, you could let me know, is it good? Down in the comments below. But the one that really caught my eye here is this 7 Nights Time Wanderer game. Apparently this is a game they developed for Nintendo Switch, and it's got a really beautiful art style. And I was looking at this and I'm like, oh man, what would a solo leveling Switch game be like? And if it looked like this and it kept the beautiful art of the solo leveling manhwa, I would be all in. Now, I would rather there be a solo leveling console game, but my assumption is that if Netmarble does the mobile game for 7 Deadly Sins, and that is a property based on an anime, and it seems like this is more of like an original IP, this game that's on Switch, more likely than not, the solo leveling game that's in development is probably going to end up being a mobile gacha type game. And I'm cool with that for the time being, you know, because that's going to get a lot more feelers on solo leveling, a lot more eyes on the series, and I'm fine with that. And especially if a lot of people get into the series via that mobile game, and then eventually there's demand for a console game, great. Whatever is going to make the audience bigger, I'm here for it. But let's actually jump back to the article real quick, because it says a couple things in here that I find very interesting regarding the live action drama adaptation that also got confirmed. So it says here, they are now in talks with several studios in the US, interesting, to produce a drama and air it via over-the-top services. So that means like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, HBO Max, things like that. And actually, it says here, sources have tipped that Warner Brothers specifically has expressed interest in the production. So that sort of narrows things down a bit, because if Warner Brothers is interested in doing this live action adaptation of solo leveling, Warner Brothers sort of has already dipped their toes in the streaming services with HBO Max. All the Warner Brothers movies that were going to be in theaters are now airing same day on HBO Max for HBO Max subscribers. And that's getting me real excited, because I think of all the streaming services out there right now, the one that I like the most and the one I find myself watching the most is HBO Max. I watched Godzilla vs. Kong on there. I've been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've been watching a lot of HBO shows. It's great. So if they get the budget of, let's say, a Warner Brothers or an HBO, and they produce it for HBO Max, one, that's going to be great because that confirms there's going to be money behind it so they can actually do the series right. And two, HBO Max is obviously a very popular streaming service in the US that will get a lot of eyes on solo leveling. And if people like the live action adaptation, they'll then want to go back and read the manhwa. And again, that widens the fan base for that eventual anime that we know is coming. There's still not a confirmation for the anime, but we know it's eventually going to be coming. We're just waiting for that confirmation. So it's weird to me still that we're getting a live action adaptation before an anime. And again, there's nothing set in stone here yet. We don't have release dates for this. We don't have a confirmation of the studio. They just said that Warner Brothers expressed interest. So a lot of this stuff could change. But at the very least, we now know that a live action production, a drama, of solo leveling is in development, and a game is in development as well. So please let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. Do you have dream casting for this show? I really hope they actually cast a Korean person. I don't want to see them whitewash solo leveling. I think that would be absolutely a travesty. I want to see the story of Jin Woo, not John Wolfe, all right? Honestly though, if Warner Brothers and HBO get behind it, I'm not really too concerned. I do feel like the series is going to end up being pretty good. Hey you, behind the screen. Yeah, you, I'm talking to you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to see more from me in the future, click that subscribe button down below. It is free. It costs you nothing. If you aren't already subscribed to RogersBase, well, in the words of Reggie Fils-Aimé, former president of Nintendo, what's wrong with you? Additionally, make sure to check out this playlist if you want to see more videos like today's, and if you want to see a personal favorite video of mine, check out this video right here. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye!